We begin on this Friday morning with escalating tensions this morning over Iran's nuclear program. According to U.S. officials, Defense Secretary Leon Panetta now believes there's a strong possibility that Israel will attack Iran in the coming months. NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engels in Tel Aviv. Richard, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. U.S. military officials are expressing very similar concerns to us, and they say that the possibility of an Israeli strike on Iran's nuclear program is about 50-50. Some people say it's about more like 70% likely, and that the window of opportunity for Israel to strike is anywhere from now to this summer. U.S. officials don't think that they will get advance notice. They say that Israel will likely carry this out if it takes place with long-range bombers and rockets, but there is still an intense debate within this country whether just a short bombing campaign, perhaps 3 or 4 days, would have a real impact on the program.
Richard, one of the criteria the Israelis had apparently imposed on themselves was, could they create significant damage to the Iranian nuclear program, and then could they, Israel, withstand the inevitable counterattack? How are they preparing for that likelihood there?
They are worried about this. Just a few minutes ago, I came from an Israeli home and I was interviewing people who are dusting off their bomb shelter. They were making sure that they have the gas mask at the ready. They are not imminently concerned that something could happen, but with all of these reports, and there are reports from Israeli officials also saying that Israel can't wait forever, that the military option might be necessary, so Israelis are taking some precautions already from now. There is a debate on how much impact it would have. Some Israelis say that a strike on these hardened sites in Iran, which Iran says are strictly for peaceful purposes, could only set the program back a year or two, and that it simply isn't worth it, that it's better to have a sabotage campaign and to keep on economic pressure.
Hey, Richard, before I let you go, there's word also coming out of Egypt this morning that 2 American tourists have been kidnapped there on a trip on their way to Sharm el-Sheikh. What do you know about that?
We've spoken to the local police chief. What happened is they were traveling, 5 Americans in a car between St. Catharines and Sharm el-Sheikh, 2 of the most important tourist destinations in the Sinai. They were apparently kidnapped by local tribes, Bedouins. 3 of the Americans were released, and a tribal leader is now saying that the other 2 are being held by one of the biggest tribes in the Sinai, and it appears some negotiations are already underway. So it doesn't appear to be an al-Qaeda-style kidnapping, but more a tribal grievance that these Americans got caught up in.
Richard Engel in Tel Aviv for us this morning. Richard, thank you very much.